another important point, how to customize this command bar that is available in main grid, right? In my last video I have shown you how to create a new custom button on the form grid. When you open a specific form, how you can create a button, command button at the top, and to write the power effects to set the conditional visibility of the button. And also I have shown you how to use power effects to interact with form fields, right, through that button. Now today in this video, if you have not seen that videos, go to my channel Shopchip Learn and or Shopchip Guru. You can learn there. But today we'll discuss the command bar or command button in the main grid command bar. This is main grid, right? Whenever you click any entity, the main grid opens, right? Now what I have done, when someone click at least one record in the list, a button should be enabled. You see, this is my custom button, update company type. If you do not select anything, that will be hidden, right? So the conditional visibility is also written in the power effects. I'll show you that. So once you select multiple items, multiple rows, this will be available, right? This will be displayed. Now when you click this, I have written some script to open a custom page, right? When you click this is a custom page that is opening. You see, this custom page is very interesting, which is designed through Canvas app concept, right? So you can create Canvas apps and open through this dialog windows in center, in side panel, right, as per your need. And this I will show you how this custom page is created. And the next thing is how to pass the selected records IDs to this custom page so that you can manipulate, right? What I have done, I have taken both selected records ID and displayed as a gallery. So I am reading the accounts and displaying here the account name, account number, and name, right? So which selected companies, this is a gallery. Actually this doesn't look like a gallery, but this shows as a list, right? If you go here and select the three rows and click on this, it will display 3 rows, right? So I'm binding the accounts and the gallery here to as to display selected companies. And here I have used some icons, some text content here. And my intention is this custom page will display a drop down which will display the list of items that is part of the ownership type choice field. Ownership type is a field in account entity having 4 items: public, private, subsidiary, other, right? And I have added this drop down or combo box and associated or attached this list items of the choice item, ownership choice item. I will show you that. I have also taken a text box here, multi-line text box, so that whenever someone click multiple records and provide some value here, let's say private or let's say subsidiary, and give a description here. Let's say this company is a subsidiary one, okay? And when you give description and subsidiary, you can see the last 2 columns in the back grid. Ownership should be updated for all the selected rows, and description should also be updated from this text box at a time, bulk. Now I have also taken a checkbox here. Until unless the user clicks this checkbox, the update button will not visible, you see. So I have written some power effects in the custom page to manipulate or to display or to edit the display mode of the button. Whenever the checkbox is only verified or checked, then only the update button will be visible. Now when the user will update, what will happen? The custom page, I have written some code. In the custom page, it will update all the selected rows, ownership and description that is selected in this page, and the records are updated successfully, right, through the custom page. And in the custom page I have taken 2 screens. I'll show you that. Now once the records are updated, it is telling me, do you want to leave this page? Yes, I want to leave this page because the records are updated. And if you click OK, then it will load the recent updated values. You see, all 3 columns or all 3 rows, ownership and description is updated. Now this is how so there are many requirements that follow this type of concept, this type of logic. Selecting multiple records, sending the multiple records to a custom page, and taking some different types of controls, custom controls, or the custom page controls, and bind different data, and doing some power effects to update or create or delete whatever function you want to do with your data. And also displaying some better text here, right? Text with images, right? So this looks very very consistent look and feel, right? It doesn't look like you are working with other applications. So how it is done, I will show you. This is very important. First of all, you have to design the custom page. How to create a custom page? You have to go to your Canvas app, you have to go to your model driven app in modern editor window and create a new page. In the pages, you have to click on add new page, click on custom, and click on next, and here you have to give a name. And once you give a name and click add, it will open the custom page designer. In this custom page designer, I have taken screen 1 and screen 2, right? If you have already worked in Canvas apps, you can understand. Custom page also looks like similar interface. And if you do not find this button, new screen, because adding multiple screen requires a flag or flag enablement, right? So how to do that? Go to settings, and in the display you have to enable this option, enable multiple screens, so that you can add multiple screens in your custom page. I have added screen 1 and screen 2. Now in the screen 1, I have taken some labels. This label to display the caption of the drop down, this label to display the caption of the gallery. Here I have taken the gallery, and this gallery is associated to a variable called as account IDs. I will tell you where this ID is declared. What happens? So designing this is very easy, right? Dragging a image and uploading an image from your desktop, right? If you go to this image, you can add your image from your desktop, from your application, and you can use labels to display text, right? So this is very easy. This is static text. Here I have taken the text, long text, right? So this below part designing is very easy. Now next thing is, I have taken a drop down to bind the ownership choice field that is available in account entity. So how I have done that? So here I have taken in the items property of the combo box, I have taken a combo box. There is no drop down, you see. If you search drop down, there is no drop down. So you have to use combo box. Now when you use combo box, you have to switch off allow multiple select, allow searching, so that it will behave as drop down. And what items it will display? It will display choices ownership of account, right? So account ownership is a field, and it will display, it will bind the choice items to this drop down. Okay, next, so it will display all the choice items that are available in the column, choice column, right? Now once it is done, what is the next stage? The next stage is, I have taken another text box and changed the mode as multi-line, taken a caption also to display, and another caption, another label to display some text. Make sure you to verify the company details. And here I have taken a checkbox and given the label as verified. Okay, and I have taken a button here and changed the placeholder text as update and button type is primary, so that it looks like a blue type, right? Blue button. And before explaining the update button power effects, I have to explain how this custom page will receive this selected rows IDs, because I need these IDs, isn't it? So to capture the IDs, you have to go to the app section in the custom page and do some variable declaration. Here I have taken the variable declarations record IDs, I have taken a variable record IDs and set the parameter record ID. So this parameter will be passed from the JavaScript, and that JavaScript will be called from the command button. I will show you that gradually. So I am setting the parameter record ID value to record IDs global variable. Then I have taken a clear collect PowerFX and taken a collection variable and splitting the record ID parameter value with comma, because I am sending multiple records IDs using comma separated. So I am splitting the record ID values with comma so that it will give the collection values with different IDs. So it looks like a collection, right? Now what next? Next I have taken another collection SCC IDs, account IDs variable, and what I am trying to read, I am trying to filter all accounts which are in this collection, so that I will have a account record type, a collection of account records, right? So this is important, SCC IDs, so that it will create a collection variable of account entities, right? So it is filtering accounts where account in collection, and this collection splitted ID is this one, which stores different account selected IDs by splitting. Now this is important. Now once you have defined these variables, you have to click on run on start, so that the variables will be assigned or initialized. What next? Next is on the update. Sorry, next is on the gallery. I have taken a vertical gallery and associated the SCC IDs variable to the items property, so that the collection, the account entity or account records collection variable will be assigned to this gallery, so that whatever accounts that is selected in the grid, that will be retrieved in the custom page and bound to this gallery. Okay, and you can define which data you want to display. I am just displaying city and account number. If you want to add more, you can add more also here in this template. Okay, you know gallery, right, in Canvas apps. If you would not done, if you don't know, then you can watch my other videos also. Now in the update, let us go to update. What I have written, first I will go to check the PowerFX I have written for enable and disable the button. I am enabling this button when the checkbox is clicked. I am disabling this button when the checkbox is unchecked or unclicked. So I will go to the display mode property to see that. In the display mode, I have taken if checkbox 1.checked is true, then edit mode, otherwise disable mode. Understand? So this PowerFX changes the button's display mode to edit if it is checked and disable if it is not checked. Then I will go to the unselect option, because when the button will be clicked, what will happen? Let us check this. Here I am taking a if error PowerFX, so that if there is any error, it will display in the error. Next, for all, let me format this so that I can understand properly. So what I have done, for all gallery, all item, gallery 2 all items, this is the gallery 2, this is the gallery 2, ID of this gallery is gallery 2. So what I have written, for all gallery 2 all items, that means it will look through all the items that is part of your gallery. For all items, it will fetch or update the accounts, the looping record, and it will update ownership equal to combo box 3.selected.value and description equal to textbox1.value. So the description field ID is textbox1 and the combo box field ID is combo box 3. If there will be any error, it will notify the error using first error.message, otherwise it will display notify record updated successfully and notification type is success. That's why it is displaying record updated and with green tick mark. Then once it will display, I have written navigate to screen 2. Screen 2 is this one. I have taken a screen 2, and in the screen 2 I have taken a circle and a tick icon and written some label, right? So from the screen 1, when someone click update, it navigates to the screen 2 with an animation cover right, and then it is navigating to account view my active accounts. This is important. Why guys this is important? Because normally when you when the custom page will do all these things, but you once you close the custom page, the back form, the back selected records will not refresh. So if you add this page, this code navigating to account view, then it will ask you, do you want to go away from this custom page because your work is done. Then you can click OK so that it will refresh. You can see here, if you upgrade this to, and let me upgrade to private test verified and update. So what happens when I click update? It is showing record updated and with the tick mark, but it is showing one more screen. Why this screen is available? Because if you do cancel, see what happens. If you click OK, close, you see it is not updated. So you have to go here and manually refresh. Then it will display your latest data. So I have implemented this line, so that the custom page will ask you whether do you want to navigate to the my account view, so that it will refresh automatically. You do not need to refresh it. Let us check again. I want to update this. I want to update to, let's say other, verified, update, record updated successfully. Now I can click on, do you want to return to this page? To stay here, please click continue, otherwise click cancel. I want to go there. You see it is refreshed, right? You can also do that. Let's say you don't want to redirect to screen 2. Okay, I don't want to redirect. Let me remove this. So what will happen? Let us see. I have updated this. So every time you update anything on your custom page, you have to save and publish, right? Now once you save and publish, you have to also publish the model driven app for which you are working with. You have to add your custom page inside your model driven app so that you can call it, otherwise you cannot call it. So you have to publish the model driven app. I'll show you the web resource where I have written the JavaScript. Also I'll show you the command where I have written the code to call this JavaScript. Always publish this version. So this model driven app publishing takes some couple of seconds, so you have to keep patience. And before it publishes, let me go to show you the command button also here. Yes, so this is the main grid command. You see, last time I have in my video I have shown you main form command. Now I am using main grid. Main grid command always manipulated through multiple selections, right? So here I have taken a button, and in the visible property I have taken a condition. If count row self.selected.all items greater than 0, then only display, otherwise false, right? Now in the action, I have selected run JavaScript action instead of run formula. I have taken a web resource, JavaScript web resource, and in the JavaScript web resource I have taken a function called as open page, and I am passing the parameter selected control selected item IDs to the open page function, right? So where is that function? Let us go here and check that function, what I am calling that JavaScript function. In the meantime, let me check. Yes, it is published. Now press Ctrl F5 in the account page or model driven app to check, because I have removed that second page navigation, right? Second screen navigation. Let me update. Again select some value, let's say public, verified, update. you see record is updated. No, it is not updated, guys. So you have to again press Ctrl F5. Sometimes because of cookie issue it is not updated. Yes, let me copy this, the JavaScript, to show you. Right here you can see the code is like, in the function I have taken the name open page, passed the parameter data, and I have taken a variable called selected record ID, which is assigned with data, and taken the page input parameter. You know how to open custom page using syntax. You have to pass page type as custom, name as the name of the custom page, and the record ID. So the record ID is the parameter I am passing to the custom page. You see, from here I am taking from this power page in the from in the custom page. You see, this is the parameter I am reading. So from this I am passing record ID and reading there in the custom page, and taken the navigation options, target to display in center, right, and position 1, width, title I have given choose an option so that it will display a title for this box, and the navigation, navigate to, right. Navigate to is used to open custom pages, right. Now this is called here only, right. I am passing the selected control selected IDs, item IDs to the JavaScript. So web resource is required, command button is required, and the custom page is required, right. And also you have to publish both command button and both model driven app, then only you can test. Let me test this. I have removed the navigation to second page when someone click the submit button or update button. Let us check that. Now let me subsidiary and update. You see at this screen now it is not navigating to second screen. It is updated, the message is displayed as updated, record updated, you see at the top, and now it is asking you won't be able to return to this page. To stay here and continue working, select cancel. If you want to stay here you can click on cancel, but I don't want to stay here because I want to refresh the back records, right. So already my work is done here, so I don't want to stay here. So click OK so that it will refresh. You see it is refreshed. So the point here is to explain how you can create a JavaScript web resource to open a custom page by passing multiple parameters, and to call or to create a command button on the main grid so that you can select multiple rows and click the button to trigger to open a custom page in center place. And by taking the input parameters from this selected rows, I am binding a gallery here by using PowerFX and updating the records with these two values. Now you can leverage the power of PowerFX in the custom page to connect diversified connectors as per your choice. You can call Outlook, you can call many things, right, because you have connectors here. You can add connectors, many connectors you can use, right. See all connectors. That's why the beauty of custom page. Now you will forget web resources gradually if you work on these custom pages, because working with custom pages is very, very interesting. So now screen 2 is not required for me. So it depends on you that how you design the custom page and for which logic. So thank you guys for this video. I hope you have subscribed this channel. If you have not done, please subscribe this channel, and also if you have not joined this channel, join for premium videos. See you next time. Bye.